Hi everyone, and welcome. Thanks for spending your Friday evening with us again. Last time was Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Hope you had a very sexy Valentine's Day like we did with Bailey's. Two people who don't drink, we were drinking.
Yeah, it was a good day.
Yeah.
Alright.
So,
hopefully people can see and hear us.
let us know if you have any questions or if you have any trouble hearing us. We'd love to hear from you.
Alright.
So, this is Maddy.
Yes.
And my name is Taya. And we're here every 2 weeks, coming to you live, offering you guidance and clarity on all things.
Spiritual insights, conspiracy theory talk, kind of whatever we feel like talking about, we talk about.
Mm-hmm.
And then in between our conversations, we are doing free psychic readings. Taya does tarot, numerology, and intuitive readings. And I do messages from spirit guides, oracle cards, past life, and whatever else.
Yeah, remote viewing, like all kinds of things. I just had a reading from Maddy, and we do one about once a year, a really good one. And
Yeah.
this time it was a little different because usually you type it out for me. You just write it up for me, and you give me a past life, and you give me all these details.
I was going to say, usually you ask for a past life, and it's by email.
Yes.
This time you wanted a present life in person.
Yes. So this was, I don't know, the best idea to do before we went live, but here we are, and I can tell you, if you have a question for the other side, or if you need some information, a little bit of guidance, you definitely should be reaching out. And if you're getting Maddy's advice for free, wow, because the information I got today was just mind-blowing. Things that she knew that you couldn't possibly know. So it's run, not walk to book an appointment with Maddy, because really, it's stuff you need to hear. It's what you need, not what you want. And it's juicy and wonderful and
sad.
we had
a good cry.
We both did. So it was good. It was wonderful. We had but always exciting, always new, always things you can do, things that we discuss, and things it was
things
just
that come up,
mind-blowing. So thanks for tuning in, and it's always going to be fun, but anyways, yes, I did a card reading before we started here, but right now it looks like we're going to be required to have strength for the next little bit, and that's what I needed for my reading today. So buckle up, people. It's going to be a wild ride the next little bit. If you're just tuning in, we started a new season with all the planets aligning with the new moon, and from what I'm told, the veil is going to be very thin.
March 3rd, I believe, is going to be the thinnest. So if you're doing spiritual work or working towards your psychic abilities, now is the time to do that. You also, between, I have the dates written down somewhere, February 27th to March 6th, that is when there is a new moon portal eclipse thing going on. So this is actually an incredibly powerful time to manifest. So what you want to do is you want to manifest using the power of the new moon portal.
Mm-hmm.
And this is to manifest your entire future. It's one of the most powerful ways you can manifest. So if you have not manifested something yesterday, make sure you get that done today, and then let that kind of sit and fester for the next 2 weeks. Keep feeding it intentions, because that's how you're going to create your dream life for this year. All right. Sorry, I have been lacking on the comments. That is my job. Christine says hi. And Jeffrey says, evening, ladies. Have a great show. Hello, friends. We have
Hi, everyone.
we have 7 of you with us already. For those who happen to be watching on a shared video because they've been shared, you have to go to the one on the event page if you want us to see your questions, because for some reason Facebook likes to, every time you share the video, start a new section of comments. So if you have a question for us, make sure that you're putting it in the event chat so that we actually see it. And yeah, we're here to offer free psychic readings for those of you who ask for them, and between that, we're talking about whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah. So, we have now decided to start with different sections of our show here. Claim Your Ghost is one part of it. And normally we'd wait a little bit till more people were logged in, but we're going to start just to put this out there because we both have been experiencing some interesting situations. And yeah, I'm just wondering, if there's somebody out there who needs to talk to somebody or something is happening.
So, everybody who does psychic readings, they should have spiritual boundaries. Taya's got her so that no person can talk to her until the day of, right?
Yes. So today being Friday.
She's been having a shit day.
Yes.
Random weird things happening.
Like, yeah, for instance, I have rented nails. And so, I was just washing my face, went to dry my hands, a nail popped off, went flying down the sink, down the drain. I'm like, oh, so this looks great, when you've got claws like this, 9-inch nails here. So, it's like, no. So just little things. And my daughter was playing and her toy exploded. And it's not the first time it's happened, but, it was just like one thing after the other, and it was just extra work. So what was happening? And so for you, your boundary is?
I don't want to feel anything until I'm either on my way to the place or until I get to the place. Or when I do this, like me and Taya had a reading earlier, so my boundaries were that nothing from this would interfere with that.
Mm-hmm.
So then as soon as I finished her reading, I went outside because I forgot my camera in my car. And as I was coming up, I've walked up those steps so many times, the steps to the door. But as I was walking up, I tripped and I almost face planted into the cement step that leads up to her door. And I was like, okay, so somebody is having bad luck.
Yes.
Somebody is having a rough time. See who that is.
Yeah.
Right. See if this is even a ghost.
Yeah, let's see what's going on here, because something was too coincidental, let's just say.
So this might be for somebody who's not watching yet. This is not a ghost. This is a, so sometimes when spirits cross over, they don't actually cross over. Instead of going to the light, they just kind of stay in the in-between. And this is where they're said to actually die or actually go crazy. This is why buildings become haunted, because they don't actually cross over the way that they're supposed to cross over. A lot of the time, as children, they're afraid, once they've passed on, they're afraid to cross into the light because they don't know what's over there. They were never told about this. A lot of people who are religious, if they've done something bad and they're afraid to go to hell, they'll also not be interested in going into the light just in case they do go to hell. So these people become lost souls. So this feels like somebody has acquired a lost soul or a negative attachment, and it's causing somebody to have a really rough time in life. So you might be feeling depressed or anxious. A lot of trickery seems to be going on. A lot of maybe dropping things, tripping, just a lot of bad luck, lack of energy, always tired, kind of stuff like that. Yeah, if you feel like you have something attached to you, then maybe reach out so that we can help you with that. But that's what that feels like. It feels like a lost soul.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. So it also makes me feel like you might have anxiety out of nowhere or thoughts that aren't your own, just random weird things that pop into your head.
Maybe even health issues, health problems. Because, yeah, if there's something that is sucking your energy, it makes sense that you wouldn't be top health. Something would be up.
Yeah. You will watch, whoever you are, you will watch this video, or you are watching now, and you'll know that it's you. So if you reach out to us, it wouldn't bother us if it wasn't threatened by us, if that makes any sense. So we're obviously going to get in contact with us.
Yeah.
I'm not going to worry about it.
Nope. So anyways, now hopefully that our symptoms subside, for lack of better words, after we've talked about this. But now, yeah. So reach out if you're having issues, if this sounds like something that you might be experiencing, because we like to help you.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So you pulled a couple of cards. What did you pull?
I did. All right. So this is kind of like my what's going on in the world right now, or like what do we need to know.
Mm-hmm.
So the first one is the fire. Hoping that you guys can see that. This is like reigniting your creativity, kind of sacral chakra work. Just basically igniting that fire inside of you again, getting back to who you used to be. So anybody who's put out your flame, see you later, buddy. And then, the next one will be like evolution. So stepping into your power and becoming who you truly are. And then your Earth Star Chakra. So like initiation into the person that you're supposed to be.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's so funny how, even before we turned on the cameras, we were talking about certain things and how much these cards relate back to what we were just talking about and just life in general,
Yeah.
Coincidence?
Yeah.
I don't think so. So, yeah. But.
Sweet.
So how has your week been, Maddie?
It has been absolutely wonderful. How about yours?
It's been magical. Yeah. I have to say, aside from the weird things that have been happening today, it's been a magical time, and every day it's just coincidence again, I don't know, but it's like things are so synchronistic. You're talking to somebody and then magic, something happens, and it's just so quick and so instant. So just proving that the veil is getting so thin and that you have the power to manifest your dream life here and now. Yeah. You just have to stay focused.
Yeah, and everything that you do right now is going to be super magical. So I don't know if you've been fucking around at all, but I've been fucking around and I've been having a great fucking time.
Wonderful.
Oh, Tracy says hello.
Hello.
Hello, Tracy.
Yes. How are you?
Hopefully fucking magical.
See, look, the hanged one. That's so funny. So what we were talking about is how we are now encouraged to see the world through other people's perspectives. Me especially, yeah. No, but you know what? It's funny because here we think we know something, and then you hear another piece of information, and all of a sudden, oh, here's a new perspective. And here's a new perspective, and here's a new one, and it's like, oh wow, there's so many that I didn't even think of. I have this mug here, and you see it from this end, and you can clearly tell it's a mug. But if you're looking from up above and you just see one end, if you're looking from underneath or from a certain angle, you don't know necessarily what you're looking at. Yeah. But it's the perspectives. So it's important. And so, honey, Hangman shows up. Yeah.
Tracy said it's been a wild week. Andrea says, I don't think I can have any more coincidences. And Victor says, I love you, Taya and Maddy. Love Mazikine, Lucifer, and Tato.
Aw, thanks, guys. Hi, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with us.
All right, so for those who are watching, every time this video gets shared, there's a whole new section of comments that start, and we can't see all those comments. So hop over to the event page and watch that video, comment on that video so we can see your comments. We are talking about spiritual stuff. We're offering free psychic readings with cards, numerology, past life,
anything,
messages from
everything,
spirit guides.
Yeah, whatever we need to talk about, whatever you need to hear, we have. So
yeah, if you guys have any questions, throw them in the chat. We will be happy to answer. If not, we have a million things that we're going to babble on about. So
yeah, especially because again, yesterday started this like ushering in of the age of Aquarius hardcore. It is time now for a reform of society, and like Tracy said, it's been a wild week. Yeah, politically, like it's been insane. If you're watching the news, if you're listening to what's going on in the world, it is like everything is just like a boiling pot. It's about to explode. And in so many different ways. And there's so much information being thrown at us and so many changes, and it's hard to keep up with it all.
Well, the Epstein-Barr thing, or Epstein, fucking hell.
Yeah, the Jeffrey Epstein shit. Yes. See, so if you're like me, you have been waiting and waiting and waiting for this disclosure of what's been going on with the child trafficking and the human harm, and just the fact that there's been a lot of secrecy and corruption in society. And so these Epstein files, this Puff Daddy files, I want to see all this stuff. Because guess what? Puff Daddy's lawyer quit him. Like, he's
worse than
Osama bin Laden. Yeah. This lawyer's supposed to be top lawyer of all these bad guys, and he quits Puff Daddy. So what's going on there? Same thing with the Epstein file. Today, I think the whole world was gaslit when we saw these files given to influencers, which, by the way, are now new PR for the White House, which is just another story. But it's like, you gaslit everyone when you said, here's truth, and you gave a bunch of files that we all already had, except it was redacted. So it was just a bunch of
blackout stuff, yeah.
Excuse me, this is disclosure? This is transparency? I already have these files. Like, so, yeah, silly stuff going on in the world, and yeah, it's just time for a new direction, and I think that's what we're looking at. Everybody's just sick of, like, the craziness and the lies, and yeah.
Tracy would like to know if you want to pull some for her.
Oh, okay, so let's look, Tracy. Let's see, what do we need to focus on right now? Yeah, Tracy just went through a major change as well. Hope you don't mind, Tracy, but she ran the Cunning Folk out of Disbury. And this shop won Business of the Year. I was so excited for her because
congratulations.
Yes, a witch shop finally won Business of the Year, especially in a small like Bible Belt like community.
Disbury, right?
Dude, like amazing. You did something amazing, Tracy. So hats off to you. Witch hat off to you today, because that was mind blowing. And I understand. I completely understand your transition, your choice that you're making, because I had to do the same. Like, it's time to focus on you. So yeah, what do we know? Yeah.
She said probably rest, but let's see. No, I don't mind.
Okay. Okay, so through everything, Tracy, right now, what we got to remember is you are Ace of Cups. And this is, you are now wide open. You are starting a new journey, and you know this. This is that transition. Now, everything is not as it seems, and that's understandable. This is not a time period to be making any major decisions. It's not a time period to make any changes. You already made a big one. You've already done a lot of changes. Now it's time to just hold still. In my deck of cards, I have 2 3 of Swords. Now, this is the good version. Normally, I hate seeing this card, but this is the good one. And the reason that I like this card is because when this shows up, it shows me that you have actually gained so much knowledge. With what just happened, with what you went through, with the last few years, with going through like the COVID times, with all of it, you have learned so much. And this ending, this transition was necessary in order for you to go to the next stage. You knew what like certain things needed to happen, and like me, you were like choosing to see just your perspective, your reality, because you wanted so badly for something. And I get it. This is for me too, this reading. But yeah, what you're going to learn from this, what you're going to gain from this, is how to build an even stronger foundation, but one that you truly want. And it's going to give you one hell of a story, one hell of a memory, one hell of a, I did that. Despite what other people said, I did that. Yeah, there is some cool stuff that comes out of like what just happened, but know that this was just a point for you to build an incredibly good foundation out of. So yeah, right now, it seems like you're going back to school for a little bit, just for something, maybe a course upgrade, or maybe something furthering education, or whatever the case is. But yeah, what do I get afterwards? Ace of Wands. So Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, just reaffirming you are definitely the Phoenix rising. You're going to be reborn through this entire process. So stay the course and focus on what you want. And then, like Maddy said, give it a little time, let it ferment, let it sit there, and then be open to receiving it. And know that you're worthy and deserving of it. And that's it. No pressure.
Just make sure you get it done tonight.
Yeah, all right now. No, but yeah, you are like a magician, and you can create whatever you want. You look what you created. Look at like the community, like everything. It was just wonderful to see, and it's so inspiring. Cause like now, what can we do? You know, let's go on the road. Let's like travel. Let's have fun, right?
Yeah.
So.
All right. Tracy says, "Yeah, I feel pretty full right now. I'd forgotten what I want and got ambitious, but at a cost. And yep, lots more learning." So there's your confirmations.
Cool.
And then also you were going to pull cards for Andrea.
Oh yes.
Is there any messages for me in my new transition?
See, everybody's transitioning. This is glorious. I love it so much, because you know what? We can all help each other get through this. We can all like, you know, listen to each other and be there.
And Tracy says, "Amazing, thank you. It confirmed a lot."
Oh, you're welcome, Tracy. I love you, Tracy. Thank you. Well, no, it's funny because like, I'm averse to counselors. I'm averse to like trained professionals, so to speak. Trained monkeys is how I usually refer to them. There's a time and a place for everybody and everything. They do offer guidance at times, but my counseling, my therapist is often another psychic, is often another reader, is often another intuitive. And when I need outside of myself, I like to go to Disbury and see Tracy. So, you know, it's awesome to have that give and take, that, okay, we're going through one thing, you're going through one thing, like how can we, you know, transition gracefully through it. But okay, Andrea, let's see what's next for you. Yeah, it's been a bit of a tough year for a lot of people so far, just because the first month has, and even the second month has been a little bit brutal.
I did this last year, so.
You know. Okay, so Andrea, guess what? Love is in your future. It's very interesting. So right now is a time that you need to stay at home. You need to hermit yourself. You need to turn everybody else off. You need to turn outside voices off. You need to focus on what it is that you really want right now, what it is that you're looking for, and you need to be quiet. Plain simple. I don't know if it's possible because you got a lot of things that you do and there's a lot of things going on. But yeah, you're going to be getting guidance from your higher self, from your ancestors, from community, from all kinds of people. But you have to, again, silence your mind. You have to quiet yourself in order to get that guidance. You got a little bit of a rough patch that you're going into, and I can't sugarcoat that. It is like you're going to be like a wounded warrior when I see this card, and you're not getting the worst cards in the deck. Let me just mind you about this. But yeah, you got a little bit of a rough go, and it's okay, because after that, guess what? Your emperor shows up, your lovers show up, like there's love in the air, and you know what? The sun is shining, okay? So remember, at the end of all things, the sun will be shining and it's going to be a wonderful sunny time. But you have to go through a couple of things right now. And so first things first, you need to go home, you need to quiet the mind, you got to powwow what it is you're looking for, focus on that, and clear out the stuff that doesn't serve you anymore. Like Tracy, like myself, like even Maddy, like there's stuff we didn't want to see, stuff we don't want to acknowledge, truths that, we don't want to hear.
Yeah.
But we know it. And you know it too. It's like, okay, I need to make these changes. It's convenient. It's not correct. And that's it. So yeah, quiet yourself, listen to your inner wisdom, your higher self, and you'll get through this period. But yeah, focus on what you want, and who knows, that soul connection is coming. That's what I'm seeing here when I get these cards. And then again, love. So yeah, something is
That was
working.
unexpected.
Yeah, I know, I didn't expect that one, but something is working out there in the background, and it makes sense. How can you accept love into your life if you still have all this baggage, if you have all this gunk, if you have all these things that are holding you back, are not allowing you to accept love into your life? So clear out whatever you need to. If you don't know what it is, that's the quiet time. Figure it out. So I hope that helps.
All right.
And speaking, was that of Andrea?
She says, I agree.
Oh, fabulous. Yeah. So how was your market, your last market?
Oh, so the last market, well, I guess like expo would have been Andrea's. Mm-hmm. And nope, it was really, really good.
Yeah, you were quite busy, hey?
It was, very, very successful. Good job, Andrea. We need more markets like that. I feel like not many people, like I know a lot of people didn't have the same experiences my table did.
Yeah, but you're different.
But it was like, no, it was overall a really, really good event to be at. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, see, and that's the thing that we're now transitioning into, is being a little bit more present in the community, going out. For the longest time, we had a shop front, and so people would come to us. But now it's time for us to go to other people. So branching out to do different markets and different events, you'll see us from time to time. And we're going to be taking our show on the road.
Yes.
So here comes our shameless self-promotion time.
Okay, before that, Andrea says, yeah, not working anymore. Manitoba's done, so I got time for myself. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah. But take the time for yourself. Don't fill it with like a million other things like I do and keep busy so you're distracting yourself. Don't do that.
I feel like it's got to be starting your own, like really investing in your own business.
Yeah.
Like really, really crafting the type of dream that you want to be living. Hey, you need to manifest this shit right now tonight. Tonight is the night.
Yeah, no waiting. No waiting. You'll miss opportunities. And that's the thing.
Yeah. If you, like, tonight is the night that you need to manifest this. And if you have no job right now, and I know that your heart is in, like, the Pagan Spirit Foundation, like, that is what you need to manifest into reality. Now that you have no, like, job and nothing else to focus on, put all of your focus into this for the next 2 weeks and make it happen.
And that's what nobody tells you. If you take yourself and invest in yourself for 20 years, like, how can you not be successful? Mm-hmm. Like, if somebody had told me, hey, out of high school, invest in you. Next 20 years, work hard, build your business out of you. How could it not be successful? And
so, yeah, she's on it.
Sit there, focus on what you want. You know you're worthy and deserving of it. You know you're meant to be doing these things. So what are you waiting for? Mm-hmm. Why aren't you living that authentic life? And that's why, again, we're putting ourselves out there and we're going on the road too. It's like, what are we waiting for?
Yeah. So we decided that it would be cool to take the Psychic Tea Party
on the road,
yeah.
Because we're gypsies.
And we're going to go to different coffee shops, tattoo shops, spiritual shops, and we're going to offer our services there for a day, and then possibly do like lives there or whatever. We don't have any limits really. Our first one is officially booked for April 6th.
Yes.
At the Moon and Lotus in Sylvan Lake, and I'll be there from 11 until 4.
Maybe longer if more
Yeah,
people
we'll
show
see
up.
what
We'll
happens.
see what happens.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the event and everything will be up. So if you are from Sylvan Lake, that's where we will be.
Come check us out, or if you want a good deal, we'll hook you up in Sylvan Lake.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so it'll be fun.
And then actually, we're both going to be at the Witch's Garden Market coming up at the equinox, for spring equinox.
Yes.
So the March 21st and 22nd, you can check us out. Maddy's doing readings. I'm just selling my wares.
I haven't actually done that market for a couple of years now, so.
I've never done the Witch's Garden Market, you know, so I'm super excited to try something new and again branch out, do something different because we're all in a state of transition.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I'm glad that they could have us and see where it goes. Anything's possible this year. So again, we're going to be a little bit more present. We've got a few
lots of markets,
conventions,
lots of events.
markets.
Yeah. Hitting the road.
So if you'd like to book us in your city, reach out. We're available.
You can also book us for a house party. If you want to have a party and have two psychics there entertaining your guests, we got you.
We're the full package.
Yes.
So, yeah.
All right. For those who just joined again, if you're commenting on different videos, go to the main video. I wish we could just like slap a sign across the thing that says you're on the wrong video.
It's on the Psychic Tea Party page.
It's on the event page. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's on the event page. So if you're anywhere else other than the event page,
we won't see your comments.
So come to the event page and comment on that one. And yeah, we're offering free psychic readings.
So where can people find you? Are you on Instagram and Facebook and all that stuff?
Everywhere. At Hippy and Witchy.
And you even are on Spotify too? Do you make music too? You should tell people about that.
Yes. Actually, okay, so I started figuring out how I can offer sound healing by email.
Ooh.
Yeah, so with Logan, I'm actually doing, well, our plan is that we can record the sound bowls, subliminal messages, drums, tuning forks, and all of this stuff, and kind of make a customized sound healing for you that we can record, and then you can listen to it over and over again.
Fabulous.
Yeah. It's a new service.
Wow, that's exciting.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it'll be good.
Yeah, that's exciting. So yeah, if you're just tuning in, we are offering numerology readings, tarot and oracle readings, as well as past life, intuitive, message from source, that kind of stuff. So if you have questions, we might just have the answers. So reach out.
All right. Well, we have no questions currently, so we can talk about
anything.
this.
Okay. Anyone talk about that?
I have no idea what this is.
Okay.
This
So,
looks like.
I know. Well, what does it look like? It looks like a rocky piece of cauliflower.
Welcome to our childish side.
No.
Oh, cauliflower.
Yeah,
That's definitely not what I was thinking.
I know what you were thinking, but what did you got kids watching?
Oh, right.
Yes. So
family friendly.
here is
look at these broccolis.
These cauliflowers.
Cauliflowers.
We don't like broccoli in this house. Yeah.
Really?
No. Yeah. No. Green vegetable. I'm not a fan. Anyways, aside from cucumbers, they never did anything to me. But this here is a scepter quartz, and this is an amazing tool if you're looking to manifest. We were talking about manifestation.
Yes.
And this here, you basically hold it and make a wish and point it out to the universe, and you're like a He-Man character. You know. So yeah, this is a great little baby for that. Hold it, feel it, love it, make a wish, send it out to the universe.
Oh,
One in each hand.
interesting.
That's why I got two, one for each hand, so you can feel that. I think they're fun.
Yeah. This kind of reminds me of my adventure last night because my hands are vibrating so much, but this is like actual physical pulsation through both of my hands as I hold these. What are they called?
Scepter cords.
Scepter cords.
Yeah, because it looks like a scepter. It looks like a scepter. We'll go with that. Little piece of cauliflower.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Very.
Okay. Anyway, I'm just gonna.
So yes, if you can
Those
find yourself a
guys.
lovely piece of scepter quartz, and yeah, try working with it. Try hanging out with it and see if your hands are pulsating too.
Okay. Christine would like to know if spirit is coming through for me. I'd love a message. And Annette says, "Hi, ladies. Anything I should be focusing on manifesting?" So when it comes to manifesting right now, today, tonight, now,
This moment.
Yes, this moment, because of the new moon portal, you're going to open up the portal and you're going to use that to manifest the life that you want for the rest of your life. So what you want to be manifesting is what you want your life to look like. If that's $80,000 in your bank account, if that's love, if that's a new business, every detail that is possible, that's what you want to be throwing into your manifestation. You can do a spell jar, you can just write it down on a piece of paper, you can sit and meditate on it, just anything to put it out into the universe, and something that you'll look at for the next 2 weeks and remind yourself of it. And is this for Christine?
This is for Christine.
All right.
So Christine, I don't know if you were listening earlier, but much like Tracy, so it's funny, you see the theme comes up over and over, and I cleared my cards in between people, but you very much are transitioning as well. You're at the beginning of a new journey, and right now you need to be wide open to new emotions, new ideas, new feelings, letting new feelings in, letting new feelings out, letting old feelings out, like just being one with your feelings. You need to keep hope. That is the main thing. You need to focus on the hope for a better future, hope for more, hope for yourself, hope for like the long term. It is a time right now of rest for you, but not too much rest. You can miss vital opportunities if you don't take certain opportunities or certain situations. It won't get you to the next step. You're going to be waiting. But again, confirmation. You're going to be reborn. You're going to be born through the fire. Like, it's funny how it comes through for a lot of people because we're all going through this. You have a little bit of time right now to figure out what it is you want. And so that's why today now you need to focus. What do I truly want? What does Christine want? What if there were no limitations? If you had no cap, what could you want for yourself? And it's not your job to figure out the details of it. It's not your job to worry how you're going to get it. That's Source's job. Your job is just to want something. So focus on what you want and know that, yeah, you're about to be reborn. You're about to be transformed. Every choice you make will get you to the next step. Just be aware that there's somebody around that I don't know what their intention is. So I don't know if there's somebody new around or somebody that's like hanging out that you're not sure of. Your suspicions are correct about them. So yeah, I hope that makes sense to you. Know that the sun will shine. Like in the end, that is what's coming because again, we get the sun card. So focus on that. Know that there are sunny days ahead, that despite whatever you're going through, whatever has happened, whatever will happen, sunny days will be ahead. So yeah, hope that helps. Hope you know that like it's happening and the whole world is going through this transition as you see. Like it's not just you. So just breathe. Stay focused.
Yeah, so it's time for you to kind of focus on your furry friends, not so much the human interactions. And again, kind of like you said, just taking time for yourself. And then what are you supposed to be doing? So I got this card, it's the Realm Bridger. So it's psychic readings, intuitive readings, connecting those on this side with those on the other side, which I know you can do.
Mm-hmm.
And how do you need to get there? You need to start working on your root chakra. So you've been having some troubles with foundation, possibly money, just like stability in your life. Everything's been a little bit shaken up. Maybe you have some health things going on. So it's time to really start working on your root chakra. Even maybe go lower than that.
Mm-hmm.
Go like your Earth Star chakra and your Gaia Gateway chakra, just to like really, really, really find your stability and just like your roots again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Get in touch with your true self, your higher self.
Yeah.
What do you want? What do you need? Yeah, it's
Meant to
amazing.
be doing magical things.
Yeah. Like, what are you waiting for? Your life can be so magical, you know, and I think you know that. And I think that's what everybody is at. We all kind of know certain things, but we're all hesitant to move because fear of the unknown, fear of failure, fear of success, fear of change.
Being content in a situation.
Well, without a doubt.
Yeah.
So it's time to let go of all that old stuff and just be wide open to receiving the abundance of the universe, of what's waiting for us, of our best selves, of having our dream life.
Yeah.
So.
And it's all circling back to manifest your shit tonight.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, don't wait.
Yeah.
Because it's not, it's easy. Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. No questions. So we're good to blab about whatever we want. Baba's Art House says, what about P Daddy?
Oh, what about P? Oh yeah, well. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with the disclosure, because again, I've been watching politics, I've been watching the news, I've been waiting like most of the world. Like, where are these lists? What is going on with people? And did you see today? I saw that the Country Music Association is being contested for giving an award to Beyonce.
Is it because Jay-Z paid them off?
Not just that, but because some things should be sacred. And see, I'm not a country music fan, but I do agree. Not just anybody can be a country singer. I think you have to earn your boots. You have to, like, I don't know how else to put it.
It's the most cowboy thing I've heard you say.
But like I said, I'm not into that type of music, but that's a certain level of disrespect that you're paying off a music industry, and then now all of a sudden you think you're a country singer. It's like, how many singers think they're actors?
Yeah.
How many actors think they're singers? It's like, it's silly. It's like, I get you're good at a bunch of things, but come on. Like, it's too much already. Like, Beyonce can't be queen of the world. No thanks. This is not somebody that is admirable, and from what we hear is probably on this P. Diddy list, is on the Epstein list. So
I honestly don't know how she's become so famous, because do you even know any of her songs, like, after she left Destiny's Child?
well, I had one of her albums, The Me, Myself, and I did quite enjoy that.
Okay, because I don't hear her stuff on the radio.
No, well,
I don't hear her stuff
listen
anywhere.
to the radio?
Well, I mean, people listen to it when I'm at work, but like.
See, I wouldn't know a Beyonce song now if they hit me in the face.
That's what I mean. Like,
but I did hear a new Lady Gaga song the other day. Now, this song is getting me like, because it's called Abracadabra. Now, abracadabra is an old magical word. And to be putting that into a song, and to be using that on millions of people watching this video, listening to this song, and looking at the imagery of the video and the song, it is just something else. So, something weird is definitely going on in Hollywood, in the music industry, and it just keeps going. And I don't know how the world isn't seeing this by now, that it's just a spell.
There's a Taylor Swift song that I was sent called, what's it called? Are You Afraid of Little Old Me or something like that? I don't know if that's the name, but it's something like that. And in her song, she talks about how she's putting spells or codes into her lyrics to make people like her and her songs and like control them. And I was like, wow, that was a ballsy move to put into your song. And it doesn't even have like context really. It's just out of nowhere in the bridge part of the song. She just mentions that like all of her songs have spells in them.
And
like,
this is
okay.
what's rumored to be in the music industry, in the country music industry, especially in the pop industry, even in the rap industry, all of it. They have these rooms apparently in the recording studios that they put magical workings into, and usually not nice, happy rainbows and sunshine magic, but a little bit darker, more malicious, sucking the energy out of people kind of magic. And so this is where I'm a little concerned, because how many people are listening to this stuff, ingesting it, promoting it in blissful ignorance.
Yeah.
And it's just, no, this is not nice. I don't like this, how the world is just falling for these false idols. And that's where things need to change. So we're seeing it in real time. People are standing up and saying, you know what, Beyonce can do a lot of things, but she just can't be queen of country. So hands off to certain things, right?
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens next. But yeah, with the Puff Daddy stuff, I think it'll be telling. Epstein files already, it's like nothing came from that. What's going to happen with the Puff Daddy thing, I don't know. Maybe more, we'll see. But from what I can tell, a lot of people in positions of power are corrupt. And that's what we have to realize. The first step to getting out of our prison that we're in as humanity is to be aware. It's just to be aware that we're in this prison, and that, you know, in the minute you're born, you're told when, how, what, where, and some people are a little bit more entitled than others.
Mm-hmm.
And that's concerning too. It's like nobody's read the book Animal Farm. And I'm like, that right there in its simplest form. Some pigs are a little bit more entitled than others. And that's what's happened in our society. Some people got a little bit more greedy than others.
Mm-hmm.
And so now they think that they can control everybody. And it's just crazy what's going on. And you think people are here to help us or save us, and then, well, what? You're not. So what's going on? We got to save ourselves. Yeah. You know, everybody's waiting for Jesus or somebody to show up and save them. And it's like, look, we have to do the work ourselves. And that's why it's so daunting half the time.
Mm-hmm.
But things are changing, and we're all going through it. And that's one thing you can be assured, that the sun will shine at the end of this. And speaking of that, did you see the Schumann resonance? No?
That thing is really hard for me to understand.
So, yeah, you know, I've been following it for a number of years.
To probably explain to people what that is.
The Schumann resonance is essentially a monitor of the frequency of the planet. It's an energy reader of the Earth. And it's steadily at around an 8 hertz frequency that it's pulsating at. 7.83, I think, is what the normal is. And this past month, there's been a couple of days where the energy has spiked. It's been through the roof. But today, as the portal opened, the machines that record the frequency have been doing some really bizarre activity. It's not your usual spike of light. It is a really weird code, and you can visually see it.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh,
so it's really
manifest
neat
tonight, you guys.
Yes. So yeah, today is a really great day. Even the day before, there was a blackout on the Schumann resonance, which means that the machine that they have to read the amount of light coming in couldn't register it because there was too much light.
Oh, shit.
Yes. So when it blacks out like that, that's what happens. Too much. And that's why, you know, you're tired. When we were tired yesterday.
It too much sunlight?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's too much light, and in code too much, in fact, too many light codes coming in.
Oh, okay.
And that's why some people feel the need to sleep. That's why everybody gets really like lethargic or heavy, or some people need to void themselves. Some people are going through like a purge. It can show up in so many different ways. And when you're watching it, you understand why.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you've got a visual for, oh, this is why I'm feeling like this, or this is why this is happening. You'll start to notice patterns. And that's why I started watching it, because I wanted to know, why is today like this? Why is tomorrow like this? Why is this? So
Yeah.
just interesting. So
All right. Well, we have a whole 8 minutes left. So if nobody has any questions, we can do a world read. And then if you do have a question, you have 8 minutes to get it to us.
but only 8.
Only 8.
Only 8.
At 9 o'clock,
We're off.
we're done.
Party time.
It goes back to our boring lives.
Your life was not so boring last night.
No, I cannot complain. I
Mhm.
actually have a lot of magical things that I have been surrounding myself with lately. Yeah, a lot of spirits coming in, a lot of new experiences, a lot of, I want to say, alien entities coming forward. Yeah. It's magical.
Ooh, so what are you getting for the world? What's going on? This next 2 weeks ahead, what do you see?
That doesn't look fun.
Hey! Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to spin this. Okay, so basically what I see is it's easy to go into like our comforts. And sometimes our comforts are overeating or smoking too much or drinking too much or shopping too much on Temu. People can do that, you know? But yeah, it's that kind of is like, it's easy to go and numb yourself. It's easy to go and do things, but why are you coping, numbing, escaping? Like, why are you choosing one path versus reality? And right now, we're at a crucial point where we can make big changes in our life. Like Maddy said, manifest tonight, manifest now. Like, don't wait. And we're going into like this state where we're a little bit worried about money, and that's okay. It's understandable. But know that whatever is happening, like you worrying about it, is not going to help the situation. What you need to do is truly manifest and focus on what you want, not what you don't want. I think collectively everybody's going to go into a period of a little bit of turmoil, a little bit of like struggle, a little bit of okay, we're hit. Like there's a lot of information coming out. I think it's going to be a lot of ego death because we upheld so many truths for so long and they weren't real. Like how many things did you tell the world were true and now you found out, wait, that's not true at all. I shared lies. But you didn't know, right? And I think that's what's going to be happening is a lot of people, they're going to be like, wait, even with COVID, what's going on? Like a lot of people took this shot under the pretense that it was going to help them. And then what's coming out now? Turns out it's causing a lot more harm than it is help. And that's what I think this period is going into. And it's time that we really take the blindfold off. When I see this card, it means that, you know, we're learning to accept reality. We're learning to accept the truth. Like how we said, we want our perspective so badly. We're not willing to take this blindfold off and see that, you know what, these swords down here, they're not actually a threat. It's just, you know, us wanting to deny what is actually there. And so, you know, for all the swords that you did take, for all the hurt that you did experience, it's not really that bad. And in the end, you're going to learn how to enjoy life. You're going to learn how to have party and have a good time. And yeah, like everybody else, you're about to be reborn. So yeah, whatever struggle you're going through, whatever tough times, whatever you feel is happening to you is actually happening for you. And it's to get you to the best place possible. Because again, the whole world is transitioning. We were all in a state of convenient instead of correct. So let's get on the correct place and let's do it as quickly as possible. But yeah, focus on what you want. And everything will be magical.
All right. Well, before we leave, we have two things.
Yes.
So I'll get you to do one, and I'll do the other.
Yeah.
Annette would like to know if anyone trying to send me a message. So if you want to do her, and then Christine is saying my Aunt Barb passed away unexpectedly in January. Curious if you can pick up on her and how she is. Any messages from her?
Okay, so I'm doing Annette. Okay, so Annette, I think, yeah, you're gonna go, there's gonna be a new opportunity or new program you're gonna be learning or new class or something to get you to the next stage of things. You're gonna need to be creative with finances. You're gonna learn to maybe be creative with finances. So something investing in your future. You have a couple of the items, but you're going to be acquiring more. So to me, yeah, from what I see, yeah. Again, yeah, it may be something to do with writing, with words, with research, but yeah, you're going to be called to be more creative, for sure. That's what I get. But I don't know if you're needing a message. The only thing, like I said, is it's an investment into your future. Whatever you're questioning.
So I'm not sure if your comment disappeared, Christine, but it is gone now. About your Aunt Barb. I'm not sure if you were here with us at the very beginning when we first started. When we first started our live, we talked about how we had a lost spirit that was around us. I think that is
Aunt
her.
Barb?
Yeah, because whenever I go to look for her, I can't actually find her, but I have this lost soul who
was here.
Well, is still here.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you're still on or if you deleted that comment or why that comment disappeared, but it's weird that the comment disappeared because that's kind of what the spirit has been doing to us all day, which kind of confirms that this lost soul actually might be
Aunt Barb.
Aunt Barb. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry, not sure, like the spirit's not sure who they are or where they came from. If this was some kind of accident, that would make sense because they don't know how or why they are where they are. And again, it's weird that your comment disappeared. So, after we sign off here, I'm just going to take some time to actually cross her over. So, I'll send you a message after we're done, and I'll let you know how that went and kind of
where we go from there.
What's going on after that. Yeah. So that's interesting.
Yeah, always exciting, always different.
Yeah.
Always fun. Well, that's good. Yeah, it feels like that. I think that's what that is.
Yeah, like I think that she was just trying to get somebody's attention.
Yeah, because she was so
afraid.
lost. Yeah. Yeah, see that fear. And that's the thing, like, fear is here in the spirit world as much as the human world. And so if we can help each other out, I think that's what we're here to do. So, Aunt Barb, we got you.
Yep. All right. Yeah, if you guys tune in next time, it'll be March 14th.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
We're coming to you live.
Oh, and Christine said thanks. You are both terrific. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll send you a message, Christine, and we'll see if that's actually your Aunt Barb. But yeah, not sure if the message deleted on your end as well, but it deleted on our end, so that's really weird.
Yeah. Again, par for the course of what's been happening today, so.
Yeah.
Coincidence?
I think not.
Yeah.
Alright, well, have a magical night and don't forget to manifest your shit.
Yes,
Manifest
right.
your
As soon as
future. As soon as you close off and leave us, get your manifesting things out.
Yeah. Get your scepter quartz if you have one. If not, go out and surround yourself with crystals and do all the magical things and focus. Because you're worth it.
Yes. Alright, well, have a magical night, everybody, and we will see you next time. And I will give me like a half hour to do this, Christine, and then I will message you.
Okay.
Alright.
Until next time.
Goodbye, friends.
Bye.